Welcome. So, let me ask you a question. If you were given the opportunity to spend a night in a haunted house, I'm talking a house where people were murdered in, and you had free reign of the whole house for one night, what would you do? Would you stay there, or would you back away in terror? Well, we were given that opportunity, and let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. I'll just say that it was fun. It wasn't scary. It wasn't terrifying. Nobody died, well, except for the original two victims. Well, anyway, about that. In 1892, Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. And when she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. At least that's the narrative. But it's not true. It is not true at all because Lizzie Borden was never convicted, and the number of axe strikes was far less than the nursery rhyme would have you believe. And it just so happens that her former home is, in fact, a tourist attraction in Fall River, Massachusetts. So we bought 2 tickets to spend the night in a haunted house. Pretty cool, huh? Well, depending on who you ask. So for Memorial Day weekend, we had rented the Lizzie Borden suite for one night, which I'm sorry, the Emma Borden, Lizzie Emma suite. That's what it was called. And the Lizzie Emma suite is 2 bedrooms that are interconnected on the second floor of the Borden family home on 2nd Street, Fall River, Massachusetts. And these were the 2 bedrooms that Lizzie and her sister shared, and we decided that we would sleep in Lizzie's bedroom because the historical connection there is just too great to explain. We were literally sleeping in a bedroom that was once occupied by one of the most notorious women in American Victorian history, and it's just just makes your spine tingle. Because we had 2 bedrooms, we thought, well, why don't we invite another couple to go along with us? And the only couple that would go with us were my parents. So they came with us. I know how weird that sounds for some people. Why would you spend a weekend in a getaway with your parents? Well, my parents are pretty cool people, and I know that they would. We knew that they would appreciate this, and so we happily forked over the extra dough to get them to stay with us, and that was that. So I don't want to talk too much about the Lizzie Borden case or the murders. All that information is available from better sources than myself, and you'll have a great time finding that information on your own. But I want to talk about the video that you're about to see. So yes, we did indeed spend the night, and I want to say this right up front. We were the first ghost tour in this house since the property has changed hands about a week ago. So the property was up for sale. It sold for about 1.7 or 1.5 million dollars to a gentleman who is buying up notoriously haunted places in the country. And I want to start off by saying that the transition was not smooth. Myself and everyone on our tour had all purchased their tickets prior to the new owner taking over. And the new owner, unfortunately, how can I put this nicely? Well, let me say this. So we were told that we were getting a 2-hour kind of an intimate tour with the other folks that would be spending the night in the house, that would go over incidents and events that were not known to the general public. These are like a more intense guided tour. and it's only available to overnight guests. That's what we paid for. We did not get that. The new owner had stopped all tours like that, even to the overnight guests and even to folks who paid ahead of time. So there's a little bit of a sour grape situation there. Now, after that all having been said, the tour guides who are currently employed by the bed and breakfast did everything they could to make us happy. They did everything they could to make sure that we would leave satisfied. And I'll tell you, they did a fantastic job. So our tour guides for this event, we had two tour. We got on one of the normal plebeian tours, the ones that you go on if you walk up and you say, "Hey, I want to check the place out." They give you like a 1 hour tour, and you pay whatever to get on the tour. We went on one of those tours, and I cannot remember who the tour guide was. I do not know what her name was. So I apologize. I don't know what her name is, but she did a fantastic job. We then got the overnight, it was I think it was a 2 hour ghost tour, which we had to pay extra for. Now on the ghost tour, they actually bring some of their own equipment, the REM pods, and they have some EMF meters, which I brought my own, and a couple of ghost box radios. So we had all this equipment. We did pay for that. That was extra money. And our tour guide was Carrie, the very same Carrie, by the way, who was the tour guide for Zach Bagans. If you've seen the show, I think it was Ghost Adventures. He did a Ghost Adventures tour of the house, did the overnight stay. She told us that he ran out of the basement, never to come back again, at 2:30 in the morning when he was on his overnight stay. She didn't know why, and he didn't tell her why, so I found that quite interesting. So that happened. But we got to stay in the house overnight after the tour was done. And honestly, it was a great night's sleep. I mean, really, the house was dead silent. No, the house was actually very, it was not a negative, there was not a negative feel in the house. It was a very inviting home. Other than the decor, if Victorian decor is not your thing, maybe don't go, but it was a great house. The house was just a typical old New Englander house. I've lived in many in my life, and many houses about that age, and they all have that old house feel to them. Funny smells, creaking floors. That's just how it is in those houses. That's pretty typical. The fact that somebody was butchered to death, the room next door to us, yeah, it kind of makes you kind of think. But other than that, it was actually, I slept like a baby. It was no, it wasn't what you're thinking when you think haunted house. Would you spend a night in a haunted house? Hell yeah. Was it worth the money? Absolutely. Again, we were cheated out of a 2 hour tour, but they did make it up to us. I really believe they did, and I have to credit the tour guides for this. The new owner plans on changing a lot of things about the house and the tours, and I kind of cringed hearing some of those ideas because the guy clearly doesn't know what he's doing. Just my opinion. That is my opinion, and if he's watching this video and he sees it, sorry. Good luck to you. That's all I can say. I don't think I'd ever go back. But only because of what his changes are going to be. Like, for example, breakfast was part of our package. But for all future tours, the breakfast will not be included. The new owner changed the breakfast menu from Johnny cakes to pancakes. I was hoping for the Johnny cakes because I wanted that level of authenticity, but whatever. I can't really complain. But other than that, so what I did in this film is I walked through the house with my father a couple of times, and I walked through it with my mom, and it was just kind of let's look at the house itself. Let's look at the moldings. Let's look at the wiring and the plumbing. Just kind of look at everything that no other person touring this house is looking at. Let's look at everything else. I wanted to do something a bit different. Like I said, I have a personal fascination with paranormal activity and research, but this place has been researched to death. Let's look at the windows. Let's look at the carpeting and the walls and the fixtures. Let's check that stuff out. Let's see what. I mean, these are all part of the building itself, and can be. These are things that Lizzie and her family touched back in the day. Andrew Borden himself put in the original heating system. That kind of stuff makes it kind of interesting to me. But anyway, that all having been said, be prepared. This is going to be a long video. And if you're watching this video and you hear something or you see something, mention it in the comments. If you hear a disembodied voice, that's not obviously an adjacent tour group that had just come in. If you see something, you hear something, please tell me. I wanna see what you guys come up with. I did not watch all 2 hours of the footage. I just couldn't do it. It's too damn long. So there might be things that we did not pick up on. So anyway, I hope this video is fun. I hope somebody finds it entertaining. And if you happen to be in the tour group with us and you're in the video and you don't want to be put in, please let me know. I'll take the video down, no problem. That having been said, let's move forward, shall we? Now, when I started the video, it was I started filming right after our tour ended. So we were on the 3:30 tour. I think it ended at 4:30 or so. And I started filming, kind of walking around the house, checking things out. And then I picked up the camera during one of the ghost hunting sessions with Carrie. Now, I'm going to say this. Carrie, having met her in person, she is a wonderful person. She's really into her craft. She's really into what she does. She takes it very seriously. That is her career. That is her life. And I gotta be honest, I do respect her for that. I do not respect Zach Bagans. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. I think he's too much of a showman for me. I think he's a fine gentleman, but he's a showman. And I just realized I'm holding a 1920 wheat penny. I didn't even know I had one. Well, here it is. Anyway, so please don't make fun of her. She's, if you're gonna say horrible things about someone like that, I don't really want to see that on my channel. But anyways, what else? I think that was it. One more thing. So there were a few instances where some folks in our group, our overnight group, or was it maybe I think it was a ghost hunting group. There were two groups. So there were those of us who stayed overnight, and then there was a group of folks who were just there for the night ghost tour. So just FYI. But some folks in our ghost hunting group had actually had some interesting EVP, or not EVP, but they had some very unique phenomena occur with their voice boxes, their ghost boxes. I know that one particular individual asked if Emma Borden was here. It was a clear as day, no. I did not get that on camera. My father and someone who was standing next to him saw an orb in I believe it was the maid's bedroom, Bridget's bedroom, up on the third floor. My father got it on his camera, and the woman standing next to him claims to have seen it with her naked eyes. So that is interesting. So that happened up on the third floor. I traversed the basement several times looking for anything unusual. Nothing occurred in the basement. I actually, except for if you believe in REM pods, if you believe in that sort of pseudoscience-y stuff, the REM pod did go off a couple of times down in the basement, all by itself. No one was near it. I caught it on my laptop, which was recording a live feed, and I was watching the live feed up on the first floor with my phone, and I was watching it as it was being recorded, and I saw the REM pod go off a couple of times. The REM pod went nuts in the room where Andrew Borden was butchered. That occurred several times. Again, I'm not entirely convinced that REM pods actually do anything. In order for them to work and to be effective, all the wireless devices must be shut off in the vicinity of the building. Phones, anything that puts out a lot of electromagnetic frequencies needs to be shut off. There was one instance where I had an EMF meter on a chair in the third floor bedroom, Bridget's bedroom. And I had an EMF meter. I put it on the floor, it did nothing. I put it over here, nothing. Put it over there. I put it on a chair, and it went nuts. That same EMF meter went nuts if I put it on a doll that was allegedly manipulated over in other in other instances. This particular doll would be moved around by the spirits who were haunting the attic of the house. Well, I can tell you that the EMF meter went crazy on this one doll. Creepy? Yes. Is it proving anything? No, it's not. So just keep your eye out for those instances, and yeah. So let me know if you guys see or hear anything unusual. I would love to have you guys interpret it the way you would interpret it. On with the show.
Well, this is where I am. For those of you who don't know, this bedroom was once occupied by a very famous individual. Look familiar? This was her actual bedroom up until the day the murders took place. This is the Lizzie Borden bed and breakfast in Fall River, Massachusetts. And these books actually belonged to Lizzie Andrew Borden. Pretty cool, huh? These ones, actually, the ones that are shrink wrapped. Anyway, this house is allegedly haunted. As two individuals are murdered here in 1892. This is actually part of the suite that we got for the weekend, or for the day. This is the Abby Borden bedroom. This is Lizzie's sister's bedroom. And these rooms were flopped around. At one point, Abby was over here. Lizzie was in here. But, yeah. None of the furnishings, carpeting, draperies, none of that is original. The house was basically restored to its 1890s appearance. And the furnishings were sourced from antique dealers. So, the only thing that's original, the woodwork, those books, radiators, these were here at the time of the murders. And the heat is on. But Andrew Borden himself is said to have installed these. Nice work. The doors are all original. And this room right here might look familiar to some of you folks. This is where the first of the 2 murders occurred. And that is where she was found.
Hi.
This is my mom. What are you doing?
Taking a picture of where they sell.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm gonna
See
go
if you
pause.
can actually see. They have a sense of humor too. But yeah, you can see where the individual was found, or where Emma Borden was found. Right there. Or is it? No. Do I have them mixed up? Here's Amelia. Say hi. My parents tagged along with us because we figured we got 2 rooms. Might as well use it. Yes, you can. Seems to be a loon. Is it broken?
Yeah, so if we hear anything tonight,
What are they, like, muted or something?
yeah.
Maybe put a...
disconnected
Yeah, there's like something spongy in there. It's not a pump organ, right?
No.
No.
No, it's just a regular organ.
Or a piano. They must have put like carpet in there or something so it wouldn't... Interesting. So, this is where it all happened. This is where the famous photo was taken. Here it is. Don't know what that was. Andrew Borden was murdered right there, in this spot. This is obviously not the original couch. The autopsies were performed on this, in this room. And there's that backboard thing that they used. It's not the actual one, but one like it. Obviously not real. Quite cartoonish, actually.
Jessica goes or not, instead of just being the first one, she'll go on the whole house.
Oh. Let's check out this marvelous.
I thought we were going up. This is down.
This is.
You can go
You
up
can, why
if
don't
you
you go
want.
up? Why don't you go up with her?
No. Did your mom go up?
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
She's by herself.
I thought you went down.
1945.
Oh, I thought you went down with them.
1946 is when it was inspected. So there has been activity down here. Oh, we didn't even get to see in here. Let me get my camera light on. There we go. Printing blocks.
What's that?
There's a lot of printing stuff here. Now, I've seen this in many videos, but I'm not sure what the point is. Like, why did they build this? Obviously, there's a fireplace above our heads, but this seems a little odd. This is where they did all their washing, and there's the original bed and breakfast sign. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not really into the whole ghost part of this. It's really just the history. I mean, this is a very famous home for two reasons, for the ghosts, but for the murder itself. It's also the first crime scene ever photographed in the U.S. So that's why there are so many crime scene photos all over the house. Check out the old phone wiring block there. I think that's what that is. Somebody just bought this place. We're some of the very first people to stay here with the new ownership, which has been rocky at best. There's been a lot of confusion and misinformation, but they took care of it for us, so no hard feelings. But it looks like it's all been painted. So yeah, if you're looking for a ghost video of the Lizzie Borden bed and breakfast, it's not what I do. Let's just take a look at the house and see what kind of horrors lie within this house itself. Like this plumbing and wiring, which is really dodgy. Look at that. Damn. How did this house even pass inspection? I see a lot of knob and tube. But I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't feel weird being here. I don't feel like I'm being haunted or anything. I don't feel scared. It's just an old house to me. And the most scary thing about old houses is all this shit. What makes no sense to me is like what all this coating is all about. All these beams are coated with like tar or paint or something. Anyways. Super Bowl. There was a video that I saw. Oh, hey, one. Where one of these stools went flying off into the distance. Now, that's something that can be easily faked with a string and somebody standing off camera over there. What did you guys do upstairs?
Just took pictures.
This is the basement toilet, in case anybody needs to use it. Nice. Guarantee you 10 to 1. That's asbestos insulation. So yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just asbestos.
Oh, totally. One thing I can tell you about the whole house is it smells like gas. Apparently the kitchen stove is either vented improperly or leaking. You can smell it here too. Here's the axe. This isn't the actual axe. The original axe is actually sitting in a museum.
Church pew from 1804. Lizzie sat there and her sister Emma sat here during church services.
Are you bullshitting everybody?
Yeah. I could be a tour guide.
That's pretty scary. I've seen this block wall in several YouTube videos from other ghost hunters and stuff, and it always kind of struck me as odd. Like, why did they even keep it there? It looks like it's going to collapse at any minute. What's the point? It's just tear it down. Oh my god. Just, yeah, why? This looks like storage. Did she do it? We don't think she did. We think it was the uncle. It's a shame that all the original furniture was lost in a flood. Did you know that?
No.
She didn't tell you that. Yeah, all the original furniture was in a storage unit near the wharf, I think, and it flooded, including the couch. The original couch is gone. I don't think so. Did you do it? So Amelia's taking notes. She's figuring out how to kill me and get away with it. What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Are those the dolls?
Yeah.
The Lizzie dolls? Host a ghost. Unbox silly. Do not place near mirrors. Yeah.
You know, this should be correct. Maybe a correct.
Yeah, this is They didn't do poured cement in 1890. Here's the Lizzie Borden water meter.
Probably where the old,
Purdy was?
yeah.
There's a date on that meter.
Purdy?
We have the same meter. Oh, that feels so cool. There should be a date on there. I can't read it. Oh, 797, so it's in 1997. There's the Lizzie Borden power meter and the main power switch.
Oh, anyways.
Parking sign. You want to go upstairs? Let's go upstairs. That's a cool boom box. Nice. Twin cassette CD.
It looks like it's from the 90s.
Yeah, early 90s. Those vertical CD players were pretty much end of life after that. Yeah. Extra furniture, some photos. So far, nothing scary has happened, so don't get too excited.
And
Please do not go past red curtain.
that's what's good.
Oh, that's the laundry area. Oh. There's a spare door. Oh wow, somebody gouged the shit out of that asbestos insulation to put this air conditioner thing in. Neat. Huh. Well, that was fun. Let's take a walk upstairs. What? Oh, they do. Nice. What do you suppose that's all about?
That's the staircase.
Oh, it goes up that way.
You couldn't have another coffee here, would you?
I could do, I could make you guys some.
We can go to Dom's.
Is there a dumpster out here?
No, we're in Massachusetts. They don't have those here.
That's where they came from originally.
Like every
I-
block.
No, there's every block here too. There used to be one actually even closer, but if you take the left out of the driveway, take the, first set of, left out of the driveway and the first set of lights, take left again, and right before the, Walgreens is a Dunkin' Donuts in the mobile station, but if not, I could make hot coffee here.
Up to you guys. Well, we could go for Dom's.
Okay, you ran on the dog, okay. Alright,
Okay. I think we can go up here. As long as the doors are open. American Shipmasters Association. 1865. All right, here's the upstairs bathroom. Original 1860s skylight. The infamous toy box. Now, the story has it these toys tend to change position based on the whims of the children that haunt this room. So guests will typically bring a toy for the kids, and they'll play with them. And the kids will torment the guests throughout the night. That's pretty scary, though. That's scary. You got some moisture intrusion in this chimney. I don't know what I'm more afraid of. Ghost children or moisture intrusion. But if nothing else, this place is, well, it may not be, you're not going to get guaranteed ghost sightings here, but it is historical. And because of the circumstances following the crime and no convictions, it makes it kind of a unique experience. Please.
I always tell him la la la's too. Do 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 do. Oh, you should.
You don't want to chop your papa up in Mass. New Hampshire, it's okay.
Like crap because there's no la 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 in it. Get over it, man.
Ooh, is that an orb? This is gonna be my wedding dress.
Yeah, he got that.
Oh, he did. What do you think is in here? Wow. That is shaking.
Prussic acid. Excuse me. Anyways, what did Lizzie Borden want of poison? She is identified by a drug clerk as having visited his store recently.
And he said no.
And he said, no, you can't have any.
And she said, I've had it in the past.
There is no frigid like a book to take. Oh, that's nothing.
What it does is, yeah, it goes hand to way with the uses backwards, and when the spirit, they can manipulate the sounds. You hear what? What did they say?
But we heard it's not random. Right after I said that.
Speak very loudly, we can hear you through the box I'm holding in my hand. Do you know anybody in this room? Can you make that light go off for us? I know you can. It won't hurt you, you just walk near it and it'll light up. You did it last night.
Well, they're starting at 10 o'clock, but
Yeah, this is just like we're
just having fun.
Just messing around.
Yeah.
So it sounds okay.
Yeah.
Run to the bathroom and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. You guys are first. Can you tell me my name?
Sorry. Well, all the good stuff happens downstairs, so I'm gonna go play around down there.
This is where supposedly, this is where he hides.
Right, somebody's down here.
He hides down here because he doesn't like the tours.
Who?
The old man,
Oh,
Andrew.
probably, yeah. Well, like I said, that woman upstairs, that's Carrie. She did the tour with Zach Bagans and the folks at BuzzFeed and a few others. And she said Zach Bagans ran out of here like a screaming girl at 2:30 in the morning for something he saw down here, and he wouldn't tell her what it was. Everybody knows who he is. And I don't know, is it true? Well, we'll find out, won't we? I guess. But allegedly he butchered a cow down here. But the other woman said that wasn't true. Andrew Borden. The family cow. I mean, seems like a waste of a cow.
They didn't waste anything back then, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They probably ate it.
Even if it was rotted.
Yep. Mutton.
Nothing.
So, if you're wondering what the story is with these stupid pears, they're all over the house. There was a pear farm, pear orchard, or whatever the hell they call them. Partridge in a pear tree. Anything up on the sill?
The old,
Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny if we found the original axe? Just hang it up there.
You know how many people search for them?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Let it go.
I know.
A lot of hands have been up there.
That's right.
Chances of you finding it.
Not very good. A lot of moisture problems, though.
Yeah. Oh, this used to be dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably did the floor maybe in the 1900s. 20s, maybe. Yeah. They didn't, I mean, they really didn't do concrete until much later. I wish I brought my, my light. I have a UV light, and you can actually see the blood stain below the couch. It lights up. And the couch would be, so where are we? The kitchen is right there. Living room would be right around this area, so somewhere above here. Allegedly the blood stain's still visible, but you need a UV light. But I'll have to come down here in the early morning and see what happens. Say that again?
See how black everything is here?
Smoke?
No.
No.
Coal dust.
Oh.
See how it's not black here?
Yeah.
This is where the coal came in.
Yeah, a coal chute. Yep.
Right. So wherever the coal chute is, you're going to see black.
Mm-hmm.
And in our basement, they put the coal in the basement window, one window,
Yeah.
and it was black in that area by the kitchen.
Hmm.
And the rest of it was pretty clear. But
Yeah.
see, it goes away as you go further.
Yeah, the further away from it. Now, the coal furnace would have been somewhere in this vicinity.
Yeah.
Well, there's the thimble, so it probably would have been right about here.
Yeah, but see, you can wipe that. It's just dust,
Yeah.
black stuff.
I can't reach it. Yeah, it just comes right off.
But yeah, I'm looking for blood stains.
But you wouldn't be able to see them necessarily, would you?
Well, no, I suppose not.
Oh, there's the original door for the old coal furnace.
For the what?
The old coal furnace.
It's down there?
Red square. Yeah, they kept the doors.
Yeah, this thing needs to be remortared.
All of it. I mean, look at it. It's crumbling.
It's not solid.
But look at these bricks. They're just disintegrating, turning into powder. That is not a good sign. Yikes. Andrew's going to be pissed.
Sorry, Andrew.
Holy shit. Look at this wiring. Oh, I hope that's not active.
Was it knobbing too?
It looks like it was, but, well, it's cut here, but look at the insulation falling right off of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this over here. Still a little knobbing too. Running through.
So this is the kind of shit my viewers want to see. They don't give a shit about ghosts. Oh, it's cut right there, so it's not active.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just like our house.
Yeah.
I deactivated one.
Yeah.
There was one wire that was still feeding upstairs.
Right.
They're going downstairs.
Let's hide.
Hello? Hello?
What are you guys doing?
Are you talking to them up there?
No.
No one.
Oh, I could do that. Oh, thanks.
Both of them in the
Both of them?
Somebody down here with us.
Yes.
I am their father.
Is someone down here?
I have an FM transmitter at home. I should have brought it. It would work too. It would lock onto it, and I could just be like,
I'm down here. Is someone down here? Should we go back upstairs?
"This is Andrew. Turn the lights off. It's cost too much money."
If it starts talking to me, I'm gonna drop this thing and run like a motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Hello?
Are you pressing down?
Yep. Yeah, I have my 2 fingers on there.
Alright, let's see. Where would you be? Are you over here somewhere?
Oh,
Whoa.
what was that?
Can you say that again? Say that again.
Come on.
Now see it.
Can you say that again? How about over here?
Sit on the bench.
What? Are you here?
Before you drop that,
I have to keep my fingers on it.
why?
These 2 things right here.
Oh, because there's no antenna. Well, no wonder it doesn't work.
Well, that's why she said to do that.
That's
You playing
interference.
music?
That's interference.
That sounds like music. Are you playing music?
Oh, it's just picking up radio
You like
stations.
the Beastie Boys?
Were they around back then?
No.
In 1892, you know what? I think Keith Richards was.
Yeah, right.
It's not doing any. I wonder if they're
Willie
getting.
Nelson
they're
and
getting.
Bruce.
They're getting things said to them up there.
Like what?
Like
Where
where are
to the
you?
right?
Like, get out.
Can I try this?
I'm gonna put this ball right here. Let's see how long it
Put your
stays.
2 fingers right here and here on the thingies. Right there. Yep.
Move the ball. What? Move the ball. Move. Don't blow it. Don't blow it.
Yeah, that's interference.
Move the ball. Can you move the ball?
We are leaving the basement now.
Okay, if that ball is still there, if that ball is not sitting right there when we come back down, we'll know something's up. I was going to say we would leave, but I mean, we paid good money to be here, so. Watching you. Watching you go. Okay. Fine New England craftsmanship right there.
So what's your name?
Autopsy room here.
If you're in here, can you set up off one of these lights, please?
This was done.
Okay.
Twice.
We did, yes, you did set off the lights twice, and it's going off again. You can see it blinking. See the little light? Yep. Can you do it again? Come on, make it go to green.
Go down.
Down where? Down in the basement?
Go down.
Okay. We'll go to the
Same
basement.
voice. Go down.
Is it in, okay, she won't hear us. Why? Why do you want us to go downstairs? Can you tell us?
It sounded like basement. It sounded like basement.
That's what I just said too. Why
Man's
you,
voice.
Why you want us in the basement?
Go down.
Well, tell me your name first, then we'll go down. I told you. Tell me your name, and then we'll go down into the basement. Also, like I was telling you, if you weren't here, a spirit that knows you can also come through. On the spirit box. Now, can you light the other light up, please? Light up the other REM pod, the light that's sitting on the table. Can you light it up, please? Not this one. Do the other one.
Now, if you're on a phone, it could interfere with it.
No, the phone, if it has to be really close to
Does
it.
it? Yeah.
Yes.
This room.
What happened in this room? Are you in this room?
Alone?
You were in this room alone? He was killed right here, Mr. Borden.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is John Morse here? Sorry, John Morse, but I think you are the killer. My number one
Don't
suspect.
touch.
I'm not touching nothing. Probably because you went over there. We're not touching anything. Can you tell us somebody's name in this room?
Thumbs up against the couch.
Really?
That's something.
Sit on the couch. Sit down. Sit on the couch.
You know it?
Yep.
I don't know that I wanna sit in this one.
Can't find the axe right now.
One's right there.
Yeah,
Well,
That's not the original.
okay.
Tell us your name and stop beating around the bush. Tell us your name. Or somebody's name in this room.
What?
Tell us our names.
2.
To what? What the hell is that?
Somebody's at the door.
Oh my god.
That's a really bad time to be. Nothing's going on.
Open the doors, huh? Come on in. Yeah, you were supposed to go by the side of the
That scared me. That scared me, guys. Listen, time.
Great timing.
I'll open it up.
That scared me.
Okay, and what is the last name?
Binder, I think.
Okay, whoa, that's going off good. See that? Binder, you said?
Yeah.
Move the other thing away from
Don't.
you.
Don't what?
It sounded like, I'm not being dramatic, but it sounded like catastrophe.
Well, that,
Is it under Jen? Is it under Jen?
here.
Is it under Jen? What? What is that? Oh, he's in there. Is it under Jen? Binder?
What is it?
Is it Jen?
Yeah, Jen Binder.
Something
Two of
here
you,
is
right?
setting it. I bet it's your phone. If it's sending a wire, it's sending a. Here, grab that. Move it over here.
It's you.
Now it's gone.
Any piercings?
No, it's not you.
Something here.
It's probably this.
One of these. Let's get these away
It's
from
this.
it.
This, remember, this is the thing we had in the
Oh,
basement.
yeah, it could be.
I turned it off.
There. Back.
Who's back?
Back what?
Now, did she get a box to hear?
Yeah, so it's a modified radio that scans frequencies for words. So when it
Back
locks,
what?
so it's
You still haven't told
here.
us our
I'll
names.
explain over here. So what it's
Let
doing,
me?
Yes, I'll let
this
you
is
tell us our
scanning the
names.
FM band for any station that locks in.
Let me.
So the theory is the spirit can manipulate what signals come through using the words that are coming through the transmission, and it can form sentences. So she's listening to the headphones. She doesn't know what she's saying. So she can't hear that.
Tell us your name.
She can't hear her. So she's just saying
A couple years.
whatever
Couple
words
years.
come through, she says.
Do you think it's only been a couple of years since your death, Andrew?
Well, time really flies.
Lonely.
So you're lonely?
Down.
No, keep
Or
saying
go down.
Keep saying go downstairs. We're only gonna go downstairs if you tell us your name.
Go down.
Telling me your name.
Same voice as before.
Okay. Is it a male? She can't hear me. It must be a male. Tell me your name. And we'll go downstairs. Or tell me my name. You know who I am. What's my name? You're welcome to sit down if you'd like. What's my name? Or is there a spirit here who knows anybody in this house right now?
Keep up.
Keep up what? Tell me your name or anybody else's name in this house.
Mine?
Yes, yours.
Or all mine?
Tell me your name. It gets creepier later on. Oh my god. Unbelievable. You'll hear doors slamming and everything. Andrew, is that you?
Me.
Mm-hmm. That's Andrew. Andrew, do you like me? Doesn't like me.
Sounded like Warren.
Do you like me, Andrew? You still here?
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Stay.
You know what REM pods are, right?
No.
Okay, I'll explain to you.
Here.
Did he explain to you about the what she's doing right now? REM pod only will go off. Let me shut it off.
I want to see. I want to see.
The only reason it'll go off is there's a spirit this close to it. Shuts off by the bottom. And once I put it down, it'll take a minute to shut off. Okay. Okay. Now look. If there's a spirit.
I need to something. I need to.
Okay. And now we do have K2 meters. They pick up electromagnetic fields in the area. You can walk around one of these, and if you see it bounce to red, just keep it away from your cell phone, because it will like manipulate your phone. Won't mess with it. But if it goes like all these light up,
I hear talking.
definitely a spirit will go up. It'll be right in front of you. So these work good. We have plenty of those. Even those white boxes are the same as these. You just turn the thing on the side and look at, see, it'll light up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's full.
What's full? That's because I made fun out. I do have dowsing rods.
It said get out.
We're not leaving, so get over it. I actually have dowsing rods. Are you familiar with these? Would you like to use them? Sure. Okay. The dowsing rods are so very easily to
So,
use.
since they're also used for finding underground water,
That was used for a water source, a
Right.
prime water source.
Right.
And energy, like spirits are energy.
But how would we know the difference between water under the house and
Because
spirit?
there's no water under the house.
Oh.
And the thing is, with energy, with those things,
Mm-hmm.
it picks up spirit energy.
Okay.
Yes, in this house.
Gotcha.
Now, crossing means yes, open means no. And you can have manipulate those. Those are very not, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can use one of the K2 meters if you'd like. We just got started early because everybody was here, we were having fun and, yeah.
We're just driving around because we're like, well, it
Yeah,
doesn't start
no,
till later,
absolutely,
so-
sure. Yeah.
You turn this one on or? is it-
Right, again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's on.
I'm not doing it, it's just,
Oh, wow.
yeah, we did this in Gettysburg and the same thing.
Carrie? Carrie?
That's my name. What about me?
Is Carrie there?
I'm right here.
Carrie, it's saying your name.
That's,
If you want
yeah.
it.
Okay.
It said Lizzie, and then I think I heard Carrie. Carrie.
Yeah, Lizzie likes
Lizzie,
me.
Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie's my name. Carrie's my name.
Enough? You have enough.
Who's speaking to us? It's definitely not Lizzie. She will not show up here. She stays at her house at the Maple Crofts. She will not come here.
It kind of makes sense. I mean, since she's accused of a crime, that
Yeah,
she's.
she will not come here. Emma does come here. Bridget Sullivan. She comes here.
Don't.
Don't what?
Don't.
Meaning because I'm talking about the Maple Crofts. Yes. So it's Bridget Sullivan, Abby Borden, Andrew, and
Let them.
don't let them what? Nobody will go to our house.
Push something. I couldn't make it out. Push.
I'm gonna show you some photos that were taken on that couch too.
Try now.
So you had my party over there.
And she's sitting on the stairs. Yeah,
So she's
sitting on
sitting
the
there with
stairs.
Come upstairs alone with
She
this.
can't hear us,
You wanna try
and
it?
she can hear everything that goes on the spirit box. It comes through. Yeah.
Actually, I'd like to
And
try
she
that.
can't hear anything
It's neat.
we're saying.
Listen. Listen and yell out what happened here. You can't
Warren?
hear what's going on.
Warren.
And
They did have ties to Warren.
my middle name's Warren because my mother's side, my mother's side of my family are Warren.
So am I.
Really?
My middle name is Warren, my mother's name is.
Did I do okay?
Yeah, you did.
I felt like I was just yelling out.
Great. My name's Karen.
It said, I was shaking because it said Carrie,
when they
Lizzie,
said that,
Carrie, and I was like,
Lizzie knows I'm on her side.
am
so-
I hearing things? But you
No.
can't hear anything but
It's
that.
difficult to hear, but you
There's
gotta.
lots of different, it was like male, female, and then it was dead quiet,
Yeah.
and then it was chatter, talk, 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 talk,
Yep.
talk, 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 talk,
Yeah,
talk,
and
talk.
it's very difficult to pick up what they're saying.
Yeah.
Now, this is sitting on the couch right where you are. This is an
Where's your restroom,
operation.
man?
Right through these doors, right here, and it's the last door right over there on your left-hand side. Yeah. And this is, wow, that's so crazy, right? And that is an apparition sitting on the couch right here.
What?
This was taken probably about 5 years ago.
Excuse me, I'm gonna run right up there. Thank you.
Is there anybody? Who's in the house with us right now? Can you tell us your name? Or is there a spirit here who knows anybody? It's not you that's setting it off, there's no
I can't
way.
see. No one wants me to see. He doesn't want me to. They don't want me to sit in that chair.
Maybe if you wanna push this chair over, there's no way that we can set this off this far away. There's no way in hell.
Taking your seat.
Okay.
Yeah, have your
Even though it won't set it off, you gotta be right at it to set it off.
Yeah.
Just like the one behind him, look, how close.
Yeah,
She not doing that.
even
Oh,
my
you don't have
camera's
one?
not doing
No,
it.
not anymore.
Okay, does anybody else wanna try?
I want to try that.
Alright, go ahead. Yep, is it still on?
Yeah, it's still on.
Okay, yep.
Hear anything?
Okay. Can I just hear it to make sure it's on the right frequency? Perfect, yep.
Yeah.
Whatever you hear, just yell out, even if it don't make sense to you.
Did you ask a question?
No, I didn't. I wanna see what it, she sat there nice and quietly and it started doing all kinds of things.
Yes. And if it
What
starts to
happens if
do
they
that,
cross?
If they cross, it means yes. If it opens, it means no. But if it starts to go crazy, just say, please straighten the rods out, and they straighten out.
Well, actually, I'm thinking things, and it's not.
Okay, say
You know
it
what I
down
mean? I'm not,
in your
not
head.
speaking
It
out.
will answer in
Yeah.
your head.
That's what I was told, so.
Is there anybody here with us tonight? Can you tell us your name? He's got the headphones on. What room are you in right now?
As my ghost when they saw
You can see spirits, they'll like come, you wanna try it?
You can.
She's like, no.
Yeah, like, I had a ghost hunt last night and a lot of girls got scared and they left. They were really scared. I felt bad. There was a young girl with her. She was like 15 and she got scared. She was crying. She wanted to leave because there was noise upstairs running around back and forth. We were downstairs and there was nobody up there. Yeah, so they got scared. Andrew, you here? Why are you so quiet? We're gonna have a party tonight. He hates that stuff. Yep, we're having a big party tonight in your house. Inviting a bunch of guys over. Men. You don't like women, do you? He hated women. He was, men had every right. Women were treated like trash by men back then. Who's here? John Morse, are you here? Or Abby? Sometimes it won't talk to a certain person, and then sometimes it'll talk to another person.
I'm sitting there and like me, because I heard nothing.
I was thinking like,
You were doing really well.
but I was serious. I
over
heard.
there. We just heard a voice.
Yeah, I was hoping that sometimes
She's out there. I don't know what she's
from.
But it's hard because it's quiet and then you hear a lot, and I'm just picking out
It's
the words
constant.
I think I'm hearing. So,
Right, exactly.
do you think
That
it's
was
too
making sense.
suggestive?
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Who's scared?
Oh, very good.
Me.
They just know I'm close to.
Don't show your fear. Whatever you do.
I have a question.
Yes.
Now this could be to people that are staying here. Did anyone try to wiggle a doorknob for the Abby and Andrew suite
To wiggle a doorknob?
to like get in? Because we were sitting in our room
The door was
watching,
locked.
and someone tried wiggling and like moving the door, and she opened the
That
door.
Which door?
Which
To the Andrew and Abby suite.
No, there's two doors, aren't there?
No, the
No.
first flight of stairs. That's
There's
the
one door.
Andrew and Abby room.
Oh,
That's when you guys were coming.
That's the one
You
that-
and I were coming down
Yeah,
the
we were
stairs
coming
and you
out,
guys
and
asked
they
us if
opened
it
the
was
door.
us.
So
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
No, so
I didn't know it was-
so that wasn't no.
That happens a lot. You'll hear doors closing and opening, and you'll also hear what room are you in? Bridget's room?
No, we're in Andrew and Abby.
Andrew and
Okay.
Abby's.
That's
Okay.
behind
But in the
us.
main-
That's behind us,
Well, I'm
but
gonna
not the door that interconnects our room with yours.
no, the main
Okay.
door that goes to the hallway.
So,
the
you
Andrew
know
and
what's
Abby's room.
at the top of the
Somebody
stairs?
actually, yeah,
Right to your right.
You guys unlocked
Yeah.
your door too.
That's all.
Okay, let me show you a picture of Andrew and Abby's room.
I didn't.
Cause we heard like the metal thing that like we lock a deadbolt, but you know the metal thing.
People
We heard that on latch.
No,
Like,
doesn't look like there's something about the air conditioner
Go
right
for it. We
here.
got nothing to
Look
hide,
closely.
but no.
You didn't hear anyone on the
To right
stairs?
window, right
Because
window.
they're
No.
pretty creepy.
No, I was like, I would have heard someone go thump thump thump.
You see
if they were
something in the right
running.
window pane.
I didn't hear
Yes.
it.
I see a face.
Yeah.
Yes, you see a face right there, right? Now, we sent this photo out to be analyzed, checked out, make sure it was the real deal.
No, we
Since
got the
came out
doorknob, which
13
I
years ago.
saw it go like this,
And then
and I'm
let me
like,
show you the
someone trying
other
to come in,
photo.
they can come in, they can see the room, I don't care.
You see it?
They turn the light up. Now we see it right
Did you
here.
hear something? Do we know?
There's a mouth, there's a
Did you hear
nose,
some
there's a
words though?
Like I thought I heard someone say I'm scared, and then, but it's mostly like,
Music?
it's hard to hear, yeah.
Does anybody else wanna try
It's
it?
almost like,
So,
it's almost like I'm picking up music.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it does? It's gonna manipulate music from it backwards
is there kind
though.
of full?
And what spirits can do is manipulate those sounds and come through on the spirit box, yes.
Get away from me.
And it's been proven accurate. The person who makes this for us, I mean, and my first and last name was said before.
I heard somebody
and-
say I'm scared. That was the only thing I heard.
And I didn't hear any
And you know
music.
what's scared? It could be the children from upstairs on the third floor.
I didn't hear any music.
Yeah.
No music.
Yeah, see,
So let me think.
but it's really interesting. Sometimes it won't work for certain people, sometimes it works immaculate for other people.
Where do we go? I
Mhm.
want you to
Wanna go over here?
Let me see if she's gonna mind.
No, I don't want
That's
to.
not true. Yes, I'm not actually. Who's in this house tonight with us? Andrew, is that you? Do you mind these people in your house?
He said yes. Oh, they crossed.
Mm-hmm.
What's crossing? Yes.
Ross is yes.
And
Open
he's
is
not
no.
happy that we're in his house.
Mhm. Can you make the light go off again on either one of the boxes? So we know you're here? Thank you. Can you stop? Walk away from it? Not you. Can the spirit walk away from that? Andrew, if that's you, walk away from the light and make it stop. Please. Thank you.
Why does it make that noise?
Because there's a spirit near it, yes.
I thought it was it would light up green. No, there's that.
It depends if they're touching the wire.
Oh.
Like, look at this. All the lights will go off. If you blaze a purple light, blue light, like if you're right here, they'll all go off in there if they're constantly near it. Yeah. See? Mm-hmm.
And they're not rigged to go occasionally off. Like, there's no way to like.
There's no way for them to go
I had
off,
to
no.
ask.
Unless your phone, like if you have your phone turns on, it could manipulate it. Let me see. See?
Okay.
Yeah, your phone will make it go off, even with the K2s.
But
the
just
phone-
electricity or the energy.
No. Mm-mm.
Trying.
Okay, so, let's see, Bridget Sullivan, are you here in the house? Are you in the basement? What the hell was that? Oh, all right. Okay. Does anybody want to go anywhere else in the house and try out some different
Not
people?
on
Wanna go in the
purpose.
basement?
Well, it kept saying very clearly,
Wanna
go
go in the
down,
basement?
go down.
I'll show you where everything was okay. I'll show you where everything was found. We can do the same thing, and we'll put the spirit box on, and I'll show you where the blood was. Also, somebody stole my black light, but you can still see it where the blood leaked from the couch where Mr. Borden was killed. Yeah. So we'll take these downstairs. And I'll let him know we're going to the basement.
It's very sensitive to movement. So any vibration.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right, yeah, you can all grab one of the K2s if you'd like. Yep.
Yeah.
And those are also spirit boxes. They're very hard to hear, but you can take one of those too. Those work sometimes. Value, you can hit the button right here.
This box right here was doing basically the same thing.
Yep, it was. Yep, you just turn them on, but you got the antenna from the back. See? Here. See?
Yep.
So.
Say more intense. So it doesn't work for me, you get this. Yeah, well, you know what, it's very common. Very common.
Yeah, we'll jump on the basement and see if we can find it. Not yet.
Does anybody else want to try these things?
Oh, good. Yeah, 10:30.
She's afraid now.
I'm not. I want to listen to that thing.
Yeah, I run the girls' house and the
I don't know. They cross and they say yes. And they
Okay, so
open
what
and
we'll
say
do
no.
is,
And then you can.
I'm gonna set a REM pod off right here. We'll set one up right there. Okay, so if anybody touches it, like they're
What's that
on
thing?
right now.
It's a K2. I guess when there's energy by, like.
I
think he said fuck.
What?
I'll put REM pod back here.
What did it say?
Hear it go off, that means there's something back here. So we're gonna put it back here.
Okay.
We'll stick it on this desk. All right. Now, the blood is over here. This was the privy. All right, now the blood is back here.
Why is there blood in the
Now
basement?
we
Well,
look,
because it seeped through the floor where Mr. Borden was killed. So I'm gonna turn my flashlight on. If you wanna take a photo of it, that's absolutely fine. But it's all over.
I should have brought my black
that's
light.
exactly where we were looking.
Right, yeah. You see the orange? See it in here?
Bonnie, do you see it?
Right, go ahead, Peter. I
Yeah, go
You see it
ahead.
all right there?
don't take my phone and look. Now, that's where,
Yeah, that's
the
where
area
we-
we're looking.
Yep.
See it right there with the orange? The orange all right there. Yeah, with the orange, flash on, you get it? And then if you come on this side, you'll see it better over here, right there, like on this side. You put your flash on, right? Look at that. Awesome, right? You see it right there? Yeah.
When Abigail, Abby, when he was found, she was found, was there any blood secrets?
Can you hear anything,
The,
Vince?
on Zene's
Really
rugs,
tough to
yes.
do, right?
Yes.
I got
This
one in.
over here.
I'll hold this for you.
All right there.
Stuff the other one.
See it all right there?
Oh. Sounds like a rapper.
It does.
She's getting the music like I was getting.
Now, with your flash, I'm gonna let you take a photo down here. Now, I don't know if some of you did it because of the Zane tour. or
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool.
You took the photo?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
it's neat.
Have you took the photo over there? All right, follow me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
All right.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
I'm not getting anything.
No. I guess we're not,
Where's your phone?
whatever.
This is where they wash their
Somebody else
clothes.
want to try this? You don't have that?
What goes on in there?
She was asking what photos are.
Wall, we keep plastering, we keep painting, but it still shows up. So take the picture,
Having fun?
flash on, like,
You sure?
right off the back of the
I'm gonna see the blood.
Oh yeah, check it out. It's really cool.
flash on, flash on.
Yeah, so now we gotta go look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now I see it.
What are we looking at?
The blood stain. You see where it's black
Yeah.
and then it's orange? Mm-hmm. Let's see if I can open this up for you. Right here, Brad. He's pointing over here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you can see a few spots where something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Pieces.
No. Yeah, a little bit.
It's a tongue and groove subfloor.
This is going off, Brandon.
What is?
This. Right here.
That could be your phone too. That's where they cut the vent. So we'll have to go upstairs and look at where that vent is.
I'm getting a spirit right here.
Are you? It's me.
If you wanna turn
No,
on the
she's getting
spirit box,
something there.
I'll show you where the hatchet was found right over here.
Alright. I wanna see that.
It was found, this is all the original brick.
Their ball's still there.
I know.
Excuse me.
So this is all the original brick. Yeah.
Did you take a picture?
I did.
Is it? Did you see it?
I did. It's just, like,
So that's where you put a hatchet
Yep.
there.
You see it?
That's where it was found.
Two eyes, two nose,
Now, this room,
Yeah, that's
Very sweet.
that's where the
That's
town. So take those down
Oh, I
to the
didn't
garage,
even
right
see
here.
that's over
Aren't they
there.
just
She dropped
rolling?
it.
What is over
This
there?
to the house next
They are. So it's hold them parallel
And yes.
Trying.
and try and keep them, you know, vertical. Go down.
Oh, yeah.
Here, right here.
Oh,
And it went.
whoa.
You know why?
Right.
Water.
Water.
Water. No. Old fashioned.
Because of the town sewer.
Some mining tools right there. That's
So
what these started as,
they
right?
work. That's how they work. So that's a good way to test it.
Look, it's going right
Oh,
towards
this
the
is
water.
taken in,
this-
the guest
this is
bedroom
where
there, this is where
I
it's
always, I think it's it.
See that operation right there? Reaching out with that?
Now, this.
Wait, what the hell is
That is a privy.
This thing right
This
here.
is my book, so I can show you some photos. This thing is actually a privy.
Yeah.
Oh no, I meant the thing with the bright eye.
What?
We were looking at one of the pictures was open.
What's going on?
Well, this is a lot of electrical equipment. Yeah.
You're welcome to look through the photos.
Who said
Somebody sent that to us, you can read it, absolutely, yep. Oh my God, what's going on? Something's there.
Yeah, now. Wait, is that where the water is?
So if you want, we can take a seat, the spirit box.
Where's the napkin? Water.
There's water right there.
See, look, water.
Because that's what the town sewer is.
That's the first I've known since I've been here for 10 years. That's, I've
Well,
never
you lift up this here and you can see the town.
Oh, you know why? You can see
The
the
drainage.
It's the air conditioner is leaking over there.
Really? This
Yes.
is the old town.
This is the
But the water,
Oh.
the water flows under?
You see, there's a drain plug right there.
Imagine if there's something hidden under there.
Yeah, but don't they say water is a good conductor for,
Yes, water
Paranormal
is a serious
activity, yeah.
conductor for
Oh, yeah.
spirits.
and it's running right under the
And
house?
so is
Yeah.
limestone.
So that's your French drain.
Yes, that is the actual drain
Yeah.
for the house.
No, I'm saying like, isn't it just naturally rolling in there, just being like, no?
Oh, my goodness. I don't see anything.
You know, I tried to,
Nothing there.
over top.
This is just the drainage.
I was laying there and I'm like,
Yep,
oh,
the
it's cold down
drain.
there.
Yep, just the drainage. Nothing down there that's hidden. I didn't even know this was there. Holy crap.
Well, the dowsing
I
rods
called my
work.
friend because
They found it.
my friend bought the home and I gotta tell him because he doesn't know that's there. That's amazing. Thank you for showing me that. Yeah,
They're very common in houses
that
around
is
here.
so funny. Okay.
Oh, you can see it's not going up there.
Nobody will fall.
But water is a conductor for spirits, and so is limestone. So, but you wanna, you know, all right, it's very difficult.
Oh,
I see it now. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this on without the headphones. And then it's all right, a friend of mine who works for me, she's a tour guide.
Oh, okay.
She was drowned that in her ear in that room. Okay. Who's down here right now?
Yeah, what is this box, right?
Abby, you down here? Oh, Bridget? Hi. Who we speaking with? John Moss, you here? Maybe. Okay. Okay, let's see. Do you have anything to say to anybody in this house? Any spirits who know anybody here? Oh my God. What? That scared the shit out of me.
You saw the reflection, didn't you?
No, there's people out there.
There's people out there.
Here, take this, turn it on.
Oh my
and then
God.
let me hit the reverse.
I looked up and I'm like,
All right, let me be right back.
am I the only one
That's
holding
my
that?
boss.
Is this the new owner?
Yes.
Can we go talk to him?
Yes.
Dude, I was about to have a heart attack.
So was I, and I'm like, I'm not having one by myself. Thanks.
I already emailed them.
Oh, you emailed them? I'm like,
I kept looking, and I'm like,
I'll ask him. If I'm fine with him, I'll let you. But because you're on the ghost hunt, you might not.
no, it's fine.
Yeah, my email wasn't too friendly either.
I needed his
Wait,
email
what'd you
address.
say in your email? I was just, it's professional and.
That's
Can you
okay.
give me his email address? Well, I just did the.
If you want his address, it's on these boxes over here. His mailing address is on these boxes over here.
Email, like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Mailing address.
Yeah, that said that it wasn't gonna be included, this and that. So they said, you can pick any tour you want. I said, okay. I select the tour that happens at 7 p.m. like you promised in my book. And they said, you first our initial email with your new options. And I said, well, that's very professional way to do business. And then sent like a second one to that, right? Yeah, like, by the way, sorry. I had like 30 emails right now and I backspaced them all. Because they were very nice customer service email from me. Because I at least need to sleep here tonight.
Did this. Had something to do with it maybe, but not did this yourself. So I'm gonna tell you everything, and you tell me what you think after the tour.
All right.
Okay, so the house was built in 1845. It was originally built for Charles Trafton. When Mr. Trafton lived here, it was actually a two-family home. He actually lived on the second floor and rented out the first. Mr. Borden bought the house in 1872 for $10,000. Now, when he bought the home, he was very frugal, very cheap, they didn't spend money. He actually not put bathrooms in the house, there was chamber pots in the bedrooms, no lighting at all, they used the kerosene lamps. And the crazy thing is, in his factories that he had, he would put the lighting in the bathrooms. hated by everybody in the
The water's terrible. Don't drink it.
factories, right?
I tried it.
Lived in one of his tenement buildings, your paycheck went up, your rent went up. So see how frugal he was with money? Now, he started his career off with woodworking, building furniture, then he got into the banking and real estate, that's how he made his fortune. He owned all the textile factories, the real estate, he was president of most of the banks, so now, at the time of his death, he was worth $350,000 to $400,000. That's $9 million a day, so, that was a lot of money. Now, this room is known as their parlor. This is where they would entertain guests, this was like not to be touched unless they had parties. Well, this is actually when Marshall Hillard and Nick Hoffman had come in to tell Lizzie she's a suspect in the murders. The two photos are right behind you. Yeah, that's Marshall Hillard and Nick Hoffman. They came here and told Lizzie she's a suspect in killing her father and her stepfather. Now, the trial lasted 13 days. Lizzie was held in prison for 10 months. She was held here at Taunton Prison Woman, which is about 15 minutes from Hamburg to the West. Now, the other photo there was the photo of the police department. That's actually where Lizzie was inquest. That's not there anymore. But it's too bad that it isn't. Okay, now, the photo above. As you can see, they're all men. Had absolutely no right to know back then. Well, it took them 10 minutes to come back with an acquittal for Lizzie. They had absolutely nothing on her, nothing at all, literally nothing. Now, all the furniture that you do see does date back to the 1800s, all time period. You put the house back together for the crime scene photos, so everything you see is exactly how the family had it. Now, also the picture, the jury is about that. After they acquitted Lizzie, this is so strange, they handed her that photo of them. Literally. Now, all the doors are original to the home, they're drawn up,
More pears.
Well, he didn't marry her for love, he married her because he needed one, a mother for his children. Yeah, so Emma and Lizzie assumed money was the issue, and they were with her. Also, this area, this was known as the poor section. This was a horrible area, and it still is. Oh, God, I don't like it. Anyways, but yes, Lizzie and Emma had no friends. They actually wanted to live up on the hill in a big mansion with all the girls, but Mr. Borden refused. So he stood right there, yes, which is horrible, because they were always made fun of as the
This is the man who committed the crime, in my opinion.
Brandon.
What? It doesn't take much.
Oh, very funny.
Well, you know that. Hello, I'm Lizzie Borden. I have come to ask you a question.
So I came up here earlier
Yeah.
by myself,
Yeah.
and that door was open.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it wasn't latched.
Right, so that's how I explained it to myself when I went to shut
It
it.
doesn't latch at all.
Yep. So I thought, okay, that could very well
Yeah.
open because it's not latched.
Right.
So I'm
Yeah.
good with it now.
Good. But the only thing you'll notice is if you walk around the house, like the first or this floor, the whole floor shakes. So when you were walking up the stairs, I could feel it was like the whole. Well, stand right where you go. Lay on the bed. I'm gonna walk around like a normal. Can you feel it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't go downstairs yet.
Okay.
I have to go to the bathroom. Ready?
Okay. So everybody up here?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the Borden's guest bedroom. Now, also, remember I told you Charles Trafton lived here first? This was his fireplace. Mr. Borden did not want a fireplace, so he pushed it against the bed against the fireplace. Pretty horrible, right? The reason Mrs. Borden was up here because she was making the bed. In the Victorian era, the maids did not touch the beds out of a privacy thing. So it would be the wives or the daughters. So Mrs. Borden happened to be making the bed after John Morse, his picture's there, the uncle had left. Now that's their birth mother's brother. He's a creepy guy. She was standing right about here. She got hit to the side of the head. She spun around and fell flat right here. She got hit once between the shoulder blades. It went 4 inches deep. And then another 17 in the back of the head. Yes. So I'm going to show you some pictures. Over here, you're welcome to take photos of them if you'd like. Over here, it looks like she's kneeling down, but she's actually not. Those rookie police officers pulled her dress down and tucked it under her ankles because her skin was showing. Really nuts, right? I mean, really? Not to mention her head just bashed in. Did you hear that? Huh. Okay, nothing's in the house, but... Okay, so over here, this was the first crime scene photo to be taken in the United States. You can see Mrs. Borden's blood's already thickened, coagulated around her head. She's dry, ice cold, not bleeding anymore. She was dead for an hour and a half before Mr. Borden got home. So see, she was already dead. Now the reason Mr. Borden did not see her when he came upstairs, he never came up that set of stairs. There's a back set of stairs that go right to the bedroom and right back down to the floor. He did not see her when he did that. He never came up those stairs for any reason at all. Imagine that. So I think the murder was done. It was just done. It was supposed to be all about. What do you say about John Moss? Well, he's a creepy guy, like I said, and I'm just scared. That's why.
Well, my dad captured this upstairs a few minutes ago.
See that?
Yeah, I saw that.
I crawled up chimneys.
Is that where it ends?
This house, right? I'm looking for things that, I mean, I crawled up things you wouldn't
I'm
even
just shocked because I
believe.
didn't think we could see orbs with our eyes. I thought it was.
Did you see it with your phone?
He was recording and we were watching it happen live.
Oh, so you saw the orb? And...
Saw it with our own eyes.
Oh, wow.
Which I didn't think you could do. I thought it was. Oh,
Yeah.
So is it vibration
Nope.
that activates it? Or?
You have to pick it up. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see. Put this on. It's gonna be on 250.
She's gonna do breakfast.
Wow, the volume went way
Oh
down.
my god, I saw someone move in front of the camera. I'm like, oh my god.
Really?
It's a person.
Oh my god. Alright. Who's down here? Can you touch the ball? It'll light up if you touch it. It's a lot of fun. I can. You hear it? Can you do it for us, please? It's very easy. Just touch it and it'll light up. It's pretty.
I seen more.
You did?
Yeah.
Like another one?
There's another one.
That's the.
A blue one and a white one. There's a blue one again coming from you.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
What?
That's you.
Where?
Oh, this is delayed.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm seeing you on
Oh, in
camera.
the basement?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll look for the water. Can you light up that machine right there with the red light on it? Can you touch that?
Here goes it again. Coming down.
Go on.
2 more.
Can you tell us your name? We're gonna stay here till you talk to us.
Here it goes again. But that didn't go off, and that's where it came from.
Say your name.
It's definitely silly, though.
How many men are in this house right now? How many?
Ask him to move the ball in the basement.
It was just at the ball.
There's a ball in the basement also. Can you move that or touch it? I can. Well, can you do it? Or pick up this ball, it'll light up. It's pretty with the lights. Just touch it.
Here it goes.
Just touched it.
No, it was just straight at it, though.
Don't be afraid, little kids, if you want to come down and play with the ball, just touch the ball. Or the light, the red light. It's the same thing. There it is, the light.
There's 2 orbs.
It's weird, I can't
There's
see
2
the
orbs
other
in
one.
this room. Simultaneously. I have videos if you guys want to see it after.
Interesting.
What's that?
That's another REM pod going
I'm
on.
out there.
Can you light up this one in this room with us? Is somebody upstairs? Oh yeah.
Somebody was up there.
Touch the ball, please. You did it yesterday, and it lit up pretty. Elijah, can you light it up? Elijah Borden was the child that had died in the well. And I think like Andrew or John Morse are keeping them here. You know, which is sad. Anybody have anything to say? Want us to ask any questions? Yeah, anything. Do you know anybody's name in this room, a spirit? Do you know anybody's name? Can you say their names? I know you can. Stop being a wuss. Do you know my name? Wow, quiet. Oh, hear it? Can you repeat that? What's my name? Do you not wanna talk to me?
There's orbs coming from you. They go to that.
If you turn your light off, does it do anything? 'Cause I'm not capturing either of those.
Alright.
On mine.
Do you wanna speak with somebody else in this room? Get away from me, it said. Well, I'm not near you. Okay, you can speak with somebody else in the room.
And my daughter just texted, it's dust.
Well, if the light,
It's not dust.
if the light being off changes it, I could have.
It's not dust.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not dust. Dust doesn't go up and down.
No, it doesn't. Dust will come straight down like a piece of,
Because there's no breathing.
exactly. And dust and orbs go like this, like move in different directions.
Is there a reason that's going off continually?
What is it?
The REM pod is still going off.
Yeah, because somebody's standing there. Who's standing at the stairs there? Don't want to talk to me, so get away from me or something like that. Do you want to speak to somebody else in this room? You want to speak to a male? You're really making me mad. Anybody else want to ask something? Ask anything you want. Anything.
Why won't you talk to us? Are you afraid? No?
No.
Do you want to talk to us?
I do. You hear that really lightly?
Do you want to talk to anybody but Carrie? Do you even want to talk? Are you bored with us?
Okay, because my flash is off, I have not seen any orbs.
It's easy to see your flash on. Andrew, are you here? I know you are. I'm taking your money. If you talk to me, I'll give you some money. Say something. Andrew, you here? John Moss. Abby? How about Maggie, Bridget Sullivan? I know you're here. Do you want to speak with somebody else besides me? Who do you want to talk to?
There's another.
Do you want to talk to me? Do you want to talk to the guy with the light on?
Yeah. You hear it?
You said yeah.
It's it. Oh, it's it again. I do.
I haven't.
Talk to me. Turn on that bulb. There's the bulb, Bruce.
Loser?
Play with the ball. Let that ball light up.
Motion.
Oh, whoa,
What
that's
the hell? Somebody's behind us.
I moved it.
Goodness.
I moved it there.
Should've.
Come on, let's see that ball move.
Or even touch it to light it up.
You see me? I mean, I'm not imagining, right?
Take it.
Come on, move the ball. I want to see it light up.
It'll stop.
Oh, did not like that.
Stop, it said. Now, can you roll that or light it up? It won't talk to me, but sometimes it does, sometimes whoever it is don't say nothing to me.
What if we brought it upstairs to where the kids are?
Yeah.
You wanna know? It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
You sure?
Alright, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, grab the ball. I'll grab the rim pod. Then grab me soda because I'm dying of thirst.
Did you come back?
No. Drink as much soda, but I went everywhere looking for the water. Tim left.
Oh, you stop it! I saw you.
Okay, can you straighten the rods, please? Straighten the rods. Now, is Andrew, you here? Cross the rods if you're here. I know you're here, so stop screwing.
What were you gonna do with the money upstairs? What were you saying?
Oh, if we take it and move it, he gets pissed. Yes.
Yeah, I go sleep in that room. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're sleeping in there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't mess with it if you don't want to. But if you want, just mess with it, like move it around and see if you want to catch something on film. But yeah, but it's fun. I'm gonna go smoke my cigarette, so I'll be back. But these are also spirit boxes too. What's the matter?
What's the matter? What happened? What happened? What did you do?
What's wrong?
That actually happened! I didn't record it, but that actually happened!
What happened? What's wrong?
So I'm getting antagonized and I'm like, is there anybody in the room or anything like that? Is Abby in this room? No! Loud, angry, no! Woman's voice, no! No!
That was Abby.
But nothing, we had nothing before that.
I know.
Nothing.
See, I told you. I asked, is Abby here? It crossed the
You
yes.
made her mad by making fun of us. You made her mad.
Did you do it?
Sit on the floor where she was killed.
I was
ask.
standing where she was killed. Right where it was, yeah.
She's here.
Still back up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I know.
All right, I have a voice recorder. You want to use that upstairs?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's do it again.
All right. Hold on.
You turn the light on?
Hold on. Let me get my digital recorder.
Actually, crap out of me. I
Watch. See? Like crazy.
Yeah.
That's not dust.
Did you think it was funny when we ran out of the room?
Yeah?
Oh wow. No, that is not dust.
Are you mad that we're in your room? Do you like us being in your room?
Not really.
Bedroom, that's what I heard. Yep. Wood.
Are you mad that this is a tourist attraction? Are you... Man's voice. Do you like that this is a tourist attraction? Can you make out what they're saying?
Which one is that?
I'm gonna see where I was.
Abby, are you here? Maggie, are you here? Andrew, are you here? John, are you here? Can you repeat that?
Wow. A big white orb, slowly going.
Abby, do you know who killed you?
So I can produce a lens flare on my camera. It's following my finger.
John, did you kill Abby?
Keep going, keep going.
Do you know who killed you? Is your murderer in this room with you? Wow.
It was, what was his name, John?
John.
It was John, wasn't it? John murdered you.
Or was it Lizzie?
There's a lot of orbs in the film.
Or was it Emma? I'm not sure.
Look at all this activity, Brian. Like,
She's facing, she got him from
hang on,
Were you sleeping
hang on.
when you got
There was a little bit there, but there was a lot. See?
How many do you
It does, doesn't it? They're shooting like that? Not shooting.
Abby, are you here?
Right, so let's test that theory.
So I was able to produce a perfect orb using the mirror. So an orb should be
Abby, are you in this
self-illuminating as far as...
Right.
Is there anybody in the room?
Is there a man in this room?
Well, yes, sure is.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Is there anybody in this house that's not a Borden? Is this where you died, Abby? Do you like people sleeping in your room? Andrew, do you like people, strangers sleeping in your house? You think it moved?
in this room right now?
All right, I'm going to stop my recording. Why don't we?
Okay, we're recording now, so why don't we ask our questions?
Is there a spirit in this room?
Just another noise.
Is there a spirit in this room? Is Abby Borden in this room? Is there any Bordens in this room?
Was the murderer John? We're pretty sure he did it, so yes or no, was it John? Was it Abby? I'm sorry, was it Lizzie? Did Lizzie know anything about this? Was she involved? Alright, here we go.
No, nothing.
I want to talk to Abby. Can I talk to Abby? Abby, can you come through? Can anybody talk to me, please? I'm interested up here. I try room.org. That's Bridget's room. Yeah, it could be in there. Okay, Maggie. The girls call for Maggie. I don't know how you would respond to that better. Is there anybody in this room? Maggie, are you in this room?
Or do you like to be called Bridget?
That's the guy she says falls over.
Oh, cool.
Abby, are you in this room?
All right.
Why is it going off of it?
All right. Anyone with a phone?
All right.
Put it over here.
She's like, I don't want to get it. Phone collection.
Phone's over there.
Phone's over here.
I wonder if there is something.
You want to go on the roof? You want to take these out too?
Yeah, they're doing something.
Maybe move her forward. Like move the whole chair forward. Away from the wall. Is there a spirit in this room? You can sit. Don't worry.
All right.
Is there a spirit in this room? Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't be worried. The doll doesn't have any claws. It can't hurt you.
It's going to be rapid. Is there a spirit in this room? Is that? I don't know what that does.
It's looking for it's electromagnetic pulses.
Can you put her on them on the ground?
What?
So he also gets that
Here's a theory.
on that seat,
Okay.
but not on the floor.
If I put this on the floor,
Right, now put it on the
stops.
chair.
Now, wait, hold on. So it's sensing my movement here. If I put the doll here, sorry, I didn't mean to manhandle your doll. Nothing happens, really. Just background
So why is it?
So if I put it on the chair,
Is there spirit in this house?
maybe the ghost just said, screw it, I don't want to be here.
Ask. Alright. Ask. Andrew Borden, are you in this house right now? Jamie, close that door. Close that door. Is it your car? Will you answer me if I ask a question? But why isn't it going off now?
Well, it kind of is.
It was
So it's
going
going
all
like
to
orange, yeah.
Are you willing to answer my questions? Are you willing to talk to me? Are you willing to talk to me?
Oh, wow.
Am I annoying you? Man, I'm in voice.
Who's playing with the little doll?
I mean, you're 200 years old. Aren't you a little old to be playing with dolls?
Is someone playing with the little doll? Was someone just by the light?
I was? Did I say I was?
Who are you? Will you open the light, turn on the light again? Will you knock the doll over? Take it out, play with it?
Maybe rock the chair for us. Show us that you can... Can you rock the chair for us? Make it move a little bit. We won't hurt you.
Who's over by the light? Just speak into the box.
Andrew?
I heard Andrew, yeah.
I heard Andrew.
Andrew, are you
Stop.
in the room?
Why do you want me to stop?
She told us Andrew put the toys.
Yeah,
Andrew started the tradition of putting toys
But-
for the children
in the other room.
in the other room. Well, it's quiet now. You ask if it's Andrew. Andrew, are you in this room?
No. I said I heard no. Andrew, are you in this house?
John, are you in this room? I did it.
If you move the chair, we'll leave you alone. Can you move the chair? We won't bother you again. Can you make it rock? Please?
I'm satisfied with it. I did it. I heard that.
No,
I still get why the lights.
It doesn't make any sense unless all the phones are out of the room. That's the only... I mean, my camera could be putting off some EMF, but not like
Not
that.
when you got close to it. Didn't make any
It
difference.
didn't make a difference, did it? So if I went up to it... No.
If anything, it stopped.
If anything...
Look,
Maid in the room?
Put my hand over this.
Bridget. Her name's Bridget.
Bridget? Bridget the maid?
Bridget the midget? Look at that. I put it down and it stops.
Bridget, the housekeeper.
Oh, there it goes again. You bet.
I think Bridget did it.
Probably. Fall for that. Fall for that. Oh, I was taking a nap excuse.
Interesting.
I'm showing up 5 years later on a horse farm.
Alright, so losers. You weren't sure who it was. Okay. Alright.
No, she was whacked with an axe.
Is John here?
Is anybody here? Can you hear us?
Oh, hi.
Did it say oh hi?
It did say oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Ohio.
I think it says oh hi.
It could be Ohio, yeah.
Hi. The lady upstairs has a shirt that says Ohio on it. Nothing in here.
Should we move down to the basement? Do you want us to go downstairs?
Yeah, I think it's not working.
Where should we go, we think? Basement?
Basement might be a good place. That's where things happen.
We haven't tried down there yet.
No. Right. So back to I'm trying to debunk the dust thing theory. So what I had done a few years back, we had forced fire in our house. And our house was 1850, so it was a very old, dusty house. Anyways, I took a video after taking the blanket and I went like this and I could see the dust in the sunlight. Anyways, the dust in the sunlight, you can see the dust particles. So I took my phone and I took a picture, but I didn't put the light on because the light was coming from the east into our bedroom. So I went like this to see back then because he had done a lot of photos and stuff and camera work and stuff, and we seen orbs and this, that, and the other. Anyways, I did that, and dust particles don't go like I was getting on my camera tonight.
Right. The thing that bothers me about it is orbs are usually self-illuminating, right?
Like the one we saw in Bridget's room, the blue one.
In order for that to be plausible, the light on the camera has to be off.
Okay, it was off.
It was off
upstairs.
It was off.
He was just recording with his phone because we weren't even looking for orbs.
Right, and the light was off.
Yeah, I was going to take a picture, and I had the flash off because there's plenty of light in there. I don't need the light.
Oh.
Well, you were doing a video.
Then I did the video, and there was clearly an orb. I don't know. I always thought it was dust, but I do remember a couple of years back. I did that just to see what the dust particles were doing, and they weren't going everywhere. They were just the dust was settling. But when I put my flash on, it illuminated it more, but it was just falling.
Right.
It wasn't going. And there was no wind. The windows were closed.
So, what's her name? Tristan, Tracy, Karen, what? Carrie. She debunked one of the videos, two of the videos I saw on YouTube, and said, yeah, those guys are pranksters. And those are the ones who I had the most convincing evidence, so I found that interesting. But, I mean, if I was surprised that she would even try to debunk it, because you think that she'd be wanting...
That's her bread and butter.
Right. Oh, yeah, that happened. Oh, I was there.
Yeah.
You know, I was expecting that, but no, those guys are dumbasses. Which was kind of interesting.
The orb with you, I don't believe in orbs. I never do. But that was crazy, because I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah. Well, in that room upstairs, okay, again, with the flash on, or the light on, I could see multiple.
Right.
With it off, I couldn't see any at all.
And the EMF kept going off on the dolls up there.
When we were in that sitting room, same thing. I turned off the flash, and sure enough.
Yeah, I'm not even remotely terrified.
I
don't get that
Somebody
energy
needs to take the
here.
mannequin and put
afraid
it
in the dark in my own house, so I'm just like.
I know there's just not bad heavy energy here. It just feels like.
I was actually nervous that I'd come in here and we'd be screaming and hollering and leaving. But
The only scared I was when we heard that no, because it was loud and aggressive.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was very
like
firm.
that.
And it was like on the recorder. It was like it was like so. You guys asked. It was like no. I'm like oh.
That's compelling.
sometimes, they do come in that clear.
It was very like time slowed down.
But I
for
do
that.
think it's weird how now all of a sudden these aren't going off.
Yeah, you think she
When
had
Carrie was here, they were going off constantly.
She probably had an electromagnetic coil in her pocket or something. But one,
remote
all right.
for them.
So one of these, we put it on the little doll, and it was going nuts. You put it on the floor, it stops.
No.
Put it back on the doll, it goes nuts.
And he had the same thing with the chair in the room.
The chair, the same
On
thing.
the chair going
Now
off.
this is a meter I brought with me, so this isn't one of these old dead battery ones. So,
You try that one.
We could try two of them
Okay.
and see what happens. That's your room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome to it.
All right. But we should definitely look at the basement again. I had a live feed going for 1.5 hours, and the battery on the laptop went flat, so it stopped. But
Okay, but the face in the wall, they definitely put there.
I mean, I don't.
That's
Put,
not
that doesn't.
natural.
It's just a carnival
It's a
sideshow.
stain.
Yeah, I was like, come on.
But
how did they get
Flash.
it like that?
You use a little dust, a little dirt.
That can be
Smudge it.
faked so easily.
She claims they repainted and this, that, and the other.
Well, she's a saleswoman, and you know she wants to make it look like it's some. Yeah, I was afraid that it would be kind of like that, but again, they're trying to sell rooms, so. But yeah.
And screw us.
Well, that wasn't her. That was the owners.
No, but I've never gone to a place where the employees are like,
evidently.
we're quitting Monday. Sorry, it sucks. Fuck this
Right.
place. Bye. And I'm like, what's going on here?
Then Carrie said, "Oh yeah, the new owner is my
He's my buddy.
She can't say anything bad about him because she
I'm like,
probably doesn't want to leave.
You're best friends with this guy from Virginia that's, like, what?
Yeah, whatever.
And they're buying together the Maple, whatever the house.
Maple Croft.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and his parents, he said.
And she's involved.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She says she's buying it too.
So she's trying to place a save face.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Gotta do what she gotta do.
No, I don't blame her.
Haunted house politics. I wasn't prepared.
I didn't. No, I mean it's a cottage industry. It's very. I mean everybody knows everybody in that industry. So You gotta be careful what you say.
Especially in this city.
Well, yeah, there's only one haunted house.
No, two.
Well, yeah, Maplecroft, they say it's haunted, but I mean, any old house looks haunted to me.
I don't believe if when Lizzie died, she'd come back here.
Why
She'd
would
wait
she?
To get away from here.
Why would she come here?
I think Andrew, Abby would be here.
The kids, I'm kind of
The
questioning
kids.
Yeah.
Well, why would they come next door?
Why would they come next door to play with the toys it just the whole thing bothers me. I mean,
But it is interesting.
but
that all sets it off.
the house itself is interesting on its own, without the ghost stories. Just it was a murder house that was unsolved. It's still a mystery to this day, and it is famous worldwide. And it's ours for the night. Yeah.
Right? Why not play?
Why not have fun?
She's gonna go sleep. We'll leave you here, but we'll be
Good
back for you.
luck.
Tuck you in with the tablecloth. Well, they did autopsies, so you could sleep on the table if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, the table's right there. A little autopsy table. Set it up.
I said, let's fuck it up, and then I said no.
Yeah, there's cameras. We disconnect the cameras.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, so
What is my 7 o'clock tour?
all the main floors.
Yeah, that's just it. All the camera stuff's in that room by the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how reliable?
And it was awkward with those,
And you can just
like,
unplug
off
it.
the street
Is
people.
it one of those hard drive ones?
Yeah.
They were so bored.
Yeah.
They were like, I thought this was a ghost night, and we're
Oh,
like,
especially
sorry.
after we had checked.
We actually just wanted a history tour.
Store and like,
Yeah.
And they had just come from the Conjuring house.
Did they?
Yeah. They had
Yeah,
went,
they
they
went to
spent
that.
last night there.
How did that go?
They said they had lots of they heard stomping. There was no one upstairs. They saw shadows in the hallway.
Now, was that the Ohio plate?
No, I think that's the couple upstairs because she has an Ohio T-shirt on.
Oh, Ohio. Huh.
Basement.
Yeah.
I don't know how reliable it's gonna be.
Well, as long as the lights stay on, we should be okay.
Why do you keep looking at me?
Because you were flicking the
Because you
Were you upstairs when she turned the lights
Yeah.
on us? I saw a shadow and I'm like, and then the
thought you
lights
guys
went off and I was like, oh.
No, this house is haunted by Amelia. Yeah. The whole time.
I don't blame
I
you.
really wanted to come into that
I
basement
know you
door
did.
and take a piece of wood and go bang,
Yeah.
bang.
And she would
Bang.
have, that woman, Kelsey, would have played right into it. Carrie.
Well, that's just it. I would like to have seen that.
She would have played right into it. Oh, that's Lizzie. She does this every once in a while.
No.
Hey, Lizzie.
No, she said that Lizzie doesn't come here.
Bang once for yes.
I don't understand why she hates Andrew so much.
Who, Lizzie?
No,
No,
Carrie.
Carrie.
I was like, dude, he was murdered here. Leave him alone.
Oh, because he was an asshole.
Well,
He was
he
a
was a
penny
little-
pincher?
No, because
With
he
a
was
lot of
mean.
business.
so there's a
Okay,
theory.
so upstairs, up when you go upstairs into the Bridget's room, she
Oh,
was the maid.
door.
That he made her shut that door every time she went up because he didn't want the heat going upstairs.
Well, he would
But he
escape
had-
through the attic, and then he's wasting money.
But he also had a lot of businesses around town. I think he just paid people off.
Oh,
Pay people off.
there's a
But
theory
he also
too.
was mean to women.
There was a
Yeah.
theory that he was molesting Lizzie.
That was yes, that's been talked about in other places.
I believe
Maybe
that
that's
for a
why
long
she loved
time.
her daddy.
I don't know about that.
Well, because I think she killed
She
him.
bought him a nice ring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She did? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
She bought him a nice ring and
And
died
he
with
wore
ring
it.
on.
But she also was instrumental in ending his life.
Do you think so?
I don't think she did it. I think she knew about. I think she planned a part of it. Her and her sister and some local business owners and John. I think they were all in on it, and they had John do the deed. I mean, the circumstances.
I mean,
are,
coming for
are bizarre.
one night with no
just shows up unannounced. Hey guys, oh, what are you doing here?
I'm your dead wife's brother.
Yeah, I came to ask you a
and
question.
Emma was gone for 2 weeks. Like she wasn't even here.
The circumstances are just everything just kind of fits. I mean, I think that
The police were out of town.
Yeah, I mean, they it was like it couldn't have been planned.
It was planned
better.
perfectly.
So I mean,
But Lizzie was involved because they have reports that Lizzie never visited her parents' grave. I think that's suspicious.
yeah, I mean, again, so I think she knew what was going on. Yeah, I think she was part of the planning, but John did the crime. They said that he didn't. Well, whoever whacked the stepmother didn't miss once. There were no axe marks on any of the floorboards. That's precision.
And John was a butcher.
John was a butcher.
I don't know much about where she was hit because then you could figure out height too because Lizzie was 5'2", and John was 6 something. So
Yeah.
you could tell from, a tall person isn't going to hit up.
Now the actual bed linens are on display, or I think they're stored
At the True Crime Museum?
in Fall River in the Historical Society. I think
Yeah,
it is.
and they're closed. They won't open.
Yeah, so they have the linens, the blood stains and everything are still intact, but because some of it did splatter, but
They have the axe too.
they do. Yeah.
Well, they have.
And they have
what they think is the
the mother's hair piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the real the skulls are reburied. Yeah. Which.
Yeah, they're buried 3 feet into the ground. They didn't want to dig up and put them into the coffins.
Yeah, that was too much work.
So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't there.
Let's go dig up her grave.
You
Right?
go have at it.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Went
somebody
from like
already
0 to
did.
50. Let's go dig up the skulls and bring them back.
Right.
We'll put the real ones in here, put the fake ones in.
my
No one
gosh.
will ever know. Wouldn't that be something? They come back in like tomorrow.
I mean, you can.
What the hell?
Tell if those are fakes.
And there's mud
There
everywhere.
is
Muddy
nothing.
footprints,
There is
the
nothing
sleeping.
realistic about those skulls.
No. I do find this iron the most compelling thing I've learned tonight.
That it could have been a murder.
I
weapon.
really, because I'm looking at them out there, and that's a weapon of convenience.
Yeah.
Because if they planned it, then why didn't they plan the weapon? And I don't believe they'd be stupid enough. No one's covered with blood. All the alibis that they would just be like, let's just leave this here in the basement. There you go, bye.
Yeah.
I feel like it would either be a weapon of convenience,
Right.
like an iron that you can just rinse off, or John
Could
took
be.
it with him.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
There's many theories around.
Well, what about the pigeons?
I was
What the
just
fuck is
gonna
with the
say
pigeon
that.
sign?
Yeah, what is
Two
the-
dead pigeons found in 1995.
I know, that
were
was
they
crazy.
decapitated? Were they stabbed?
They got into the eaves.
But why is there imagine if we did a plaque every time someone found a dead bird.
Oh my
One ran in my
god.
windshield the other day.
And plaque.
Well, put a plaque on your car.
2021 pigeon.
Yeah.
Did anyone ask her about that? Can we get in the attic?
Yes, we can.
I told you to hoist me up earlier.
Oh, does it have one of the pull down
Find a step
ladders?
stool.
It's a trap door.
There's a step stool in the basement.
She's tall.
Drag it up there.
And skinny.
Get her up
I
there.
got you. Let's go.
Let's go find a step stool. This laundry sink.
I like that.
I want that laundry. Oh, look at that. A well pump.
That looked nice on that kitchen counter.
Wouldn't it?
Oh, Betsy. She just opened it.
I told you.
I couldn't open it.
I
It's
couldn't
orange
either.
juice and chicken tender. Or no, veggie blender. I was chicken tenders. Ketchup.
Chicken nuggets.
Those look close.
Hey, I found the key.
Yeah, for what?
Is that a gas key?
I don't know. I'm a locksmith. You think I'd know?
I think I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Really?
Yeah, I'm tired.
I don't see a ladder anywhere. There's a cot.
Very.
Oh wow, I found a real axe.
Yeah, I seen that.
See? So if anybody wants to recreate the night of 1892.
Okay, so his fingerprints are all over it.
I know, I shouldn't have touched that.
His fingerprints are on it.
Well, if I'm the one getting killed, they're gonna figure it out pretty fast.
This guy committed suicide.
With an axe. Who does that? Lizzie Borden took a snowblower. Hey, there's a signed script from the Lizzie Borden movie.
Signed what?
Script, I believe. George Lemire Productions in association with Paramount Television.
What is it?
Catherine Hellman. Holy shit, you know who that is?
1974.
Who's the boss? She was in that movie. And that's real. It looks like it might be real.
1974?
Yeah, that's the first movie.
Wow.
Ghost Hunters, Adam Berry. Lizzie Borden, Sherry Bernadetti, Amy Bruni.
When did you film Lisa's in there?
Lisa.
See, I thought because she.
Did she draw that? Mike Brown did.
No.
Wow, look at all this stuff that they could be hanging on the walls.
It probably was.
I rotated it out, maybe.
She drew something. It might be in here.
Touch the food. Did you find anything good?
Yeah. The Lizzie Borden movie, the first one, they have a signed script in here.
That's cool.
From the writer. Mirror. Yeah.
All this other stuff is just commercial shit.
That's from the new owner. Preserving a legend. Lizzie Borden bed and breakfast. Dust gathered from the original bricks from the historic site of the. Oh, so they took the bricks that are crumbling, and they were selling the dust.
Yeah, they have some of those in the little store.
Oh my! You could just take a few chunks yourself. I wouldn't do that, but.
Look at this old window.
That's not even brick dust. That's just sawdust. Who are they kidding?
Yeah, because it would be red, right?
$5 a bottle. Really?
Yeah, but look at it. Looks like they were scraping it from there.
They probably were. You know, maybe that's what it is. Ghost dust. I don't think I would want that in my house. Oh my. Oh, my back. What'd you find?
I'm just looking at the structure.
Oh, yes? Scary, isn't it?
Yeah, look at this old window.
Oh, yeah.
A old trap in it. I don't know what that's all about.
A trap window. Yeah?
I'm going upstairs.
Okay.
All right.
So this is $5? I'm all set. I don't want that in my house.
Yeah, let me put a dime over here.
Yeah?
It's got dust on it, so it's been here a little bit. It is 2015.
Oh, wow.
That's a long time ago.
Is that another axe? No?
That's a chopper.
Warning.
Liberty Utilities.
What the fuck?
We might explode your home.
Gas lamp outside. Leaking. Shut off. Gas cock in basement.
Yes.
Needs to be repaired. And this was when? Do not use. So yeah, the horror of the house is really just in the infrastructure. Service history. Fall River Gas Company.
So when did he get steam boiler?
1946, I think. See the light?
Oh, 1946, yeah.
Yeah. Wilfred and Alice Gingras. They're the ones who sold it to become a bed and breakfast. I heard that name before.
Year built 1945?
The boiler.
Okay. 3.
Hi.
Hi. We're going to bed, so
Oh, okay.
you can do like your thing in the morning.
Oh, I'm all done with that.
What thing is that?
Oh, look at this. Newspaper. Stuck in the wall. I did it, Lizzie Borden. That's not that old.
Mr. and Mrs. Joseph.
Obituary section. Yeah, they used it to try to fill in the gaps, apparently. It can't be that old.
I'm looking for a date. New York City,
Oh, wait, date of death. Look for a
Yeah,
death date.
that's what I'm looking for.
Oh. Oh, those are marriages. Well, at least
Yeah, see, it's a .com.
web
See?
address, yeah.
Can't be that old.
No. You got these boards. Have the layouts ever changed?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like they repaired.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Did you bring that?
No,
It looks like the lantern that I bought.
I know. It was hanging up here.
Why do you suppose there's bubble gum in the walls?
Patch up the hole.
Oh, the nails. Yeah, watch yourself. That's where she got her scratch. It wasn't the ghost, it was the freaking nails that she rubbed up against.
Whoops. Oh, that's right. That's where all the hardware and shit's done.
I just saw this lit up face, like, oh my
Sorry, I
god.
turned the light off
Oh.
and I said, sit here in the quiet with me.
Oh.
Sorry.
And she saw a glowing face.
That's all I saw was a face, just my glowing face.
Oh, see, I leaned over and just was like, just sit still.
Yeah.
I hear,
That's funny.
like, just sit still.
That's hilarious.
He's like, yeah, because I don't know strangers busting in on us.
It's locked.
Alright, everyone's tucking into bed.
Yeah.
Is that door locked?
It's
yeah.
locked.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm taking this with me so if any ghosts come, I can see them. See, he's got the idea. You wait for everyone to go to bed, and then you see if anything happens. Because sometimes nothing.
So we were talking at breakfast with all the people that stayed over the night. By the way, nothing happened. Everyone slept fine.
Yeah.
But one thing that seems to be a common theme is where's the blood splatter on the walls? The couch, the photos of the couch downstairs, there's no blood on the walls. Where is it?
That's the thing.
You know that there's blood on the bedspread, but that's sitting in a museum stored away.
Right.
But there's nothing here. Not that there would be now, they would have wallpapered over it, but the point is it's not in the photos.
Right. That's the thing.
You
It
know,
doesn't make
so
sense.
that's kind of interesting. You know, I suspect the scariest thing about this house is the house itself. And you. Anyway, we found out that this dress belonged to Emily Borden, the sister. And, of course, that one, as everyone knows, is in the movie Lizzie Borden. The Legend of Lizzie Borden.
That's a legend, the man, the myth.
Yeah, well, And in the basement, there's a signed script from that movie. I don't know why they don't display it. But. That's not even real brick. Check it out. It's, oh, they put a wooden thing over it. Funny. But we slept pretty soundly. Nothing weird happened. It was pretty like you're in a normal house. No magic, no ghosts came and woke us up or anything like that. No funny noises, no funny smells. It's pretty basic stuff. Anyway. Did she do it? I don't think so.